What's up, everyone? It's Jani, and today we're talking about doing business in 2021 and the importance of being able to operate your business, mainly meetings, from a virtual perspective. I mean, there's a lot of things that we need to do differently in 2021, but I think virtual meetings are here to stay. And if you're looking to smash 2021 in the face, it's time that you adjust with the times as a result of the world that's around us and get with it. Get on the virtual meeting train and stack the deck in your favor. Today I'm going to share some thoughts in a couple different topic areas, I think 8 to be exact, from a client perspective as well as a business perspective as to why virtual meetings absolutely smash and why I think it's business critical that if you are not on board with all things virtual, you need to be now more than ever. Real quick, if you are new here to the channel, I just want to say welcome. It's good to have you here. And if you're a returning supporter, thank you for once again supporting this channel, checking out another video, and visiting right here on the tube of you. In fourth quarter 2020, I decided to start this channel all focusing in content on the business of DJing, helping people do amazing things with something they are passionate about. DJing. It's a small business focused channel, primarily honing in on small businesses in the mobile entertainment industry. I'm a DJ. I started a company called SCE Event Group, and this is a personal project of mine that I am determined to pour my mind, my energy, and my time into 2021 so that we all can work on shifting a stereotype that's sometimes shitty about what mobile DJs are and what we're capable of. And now it's time to talk about content. Now, we talk about virtual meetings. I'd like to say that maybe I'm a little bit old school because I think there's nothing like shaking the hand of someone or giving someone a big hug after they hired me to be part of their event. I like doing my meetings in person. I always have. It's been that way for me for as long as I can remember. I believe that virtual meetings are super important, and being able to operate them and your business are key to surviving and thriving in 2021 and beyond. I believe that this way of operating a business is here to stay, and I want to share with you the reasons why. First and foremost, let's dive right in, and I want to talk about the trends. I think it's been trending this way for a long time, long before COVID, BC. It's been moving in this direction, and I remember hearing Sonny for years talk about it at things like the Wedding MBA and other industry conferences. People have become phone dependent. These phones are now supercomputers that people use to not just communicate with people, but to plan their weddings and their events and whatever it is. Just think about it. How many people have reached out to you or your business over the past 2 years requesting that they only be contacted via email or via text message? It happens to us at SCE all the time. People are not interested in coming in. People are not interested in getting on the phone. They want to make sure that they can afford you. They want to make sure that you're open. They want to make sure that you're available. They want to make sure that you offer this service. And I think that's part of this whole thing. The trend has been moving this way for a long time. To go into topic number 2, I just think it works. I think the days of people working 9 to 5s are kind of like few and far between. People have side hustles, people have other jobs, people do things in the evenings. Getting people together that are planning an event, whether it be a wedding, a corporate event, or whatever, is challenging. And giving people the ability to meet virtually opens up so many more opportunities to connect with people. It's so much easier to get the working professional or the busybody couple to meet with you via FaceTime, Zoom, or Microsoft Meeting at whenever it's easier for them, as opposed to having them get together, drive to see you, and meet in an office that might take a lot of time from them. Now, as long as you're able to be flexible and you can adapt your life and be available in different ways, this opens up a lot of opportunities because you will be available to meet with people and they don't have to wait. Going into topic number 3, it's all about making things easier. And I think there's a lot of decision makers sometimes when we're planning these large social style events. And sometimes the people that influence the decision-making process might have a challenge meeting with you. So for the same reasons of why the original people might be able to meet with you, this goes for the other people that are involved in planning an event. So whether it be board members in a corporation or parents in a wedding, now it's easier to just click add, to forward an email, or to forward a text message to bring other people into your virtual meeting or virtual party, making it easier to make the decisions quicker. And of course, you're not waiting on things. After you meet with someone, then they have to go share the information with someone else, they have a conversation, then they come back to you. Eliminates the telephone tag game and third-party conversations. There, they can be part of it with you at the time of you presenting it. They can feel your vibe, they can understand what you can do, and they can make their decisions a lot quicker, making you more efficient and optimal running your business. 4, I want to talk about the tech. And when I talk about meeting virtually, a lot of times people might say, well, I don't have the stuff to be able to do it. And I can get into a whole rabbit hole on tech in a lot of different ways. But I think before I get into the equipment, I just want to say that when you can meet with someone virtually, you have the opportunity of stacking the deck in your favor in ways that might be difficult if you were meeting with them in person. You can prepare differently. And a quick example of this is when I meet with someone, I have access to my hard drive. My hard drive is a Drobo drive that has 70 terabytes of content from real events that I personally have performed at since 2010. So if someone has a question, I have the ability of sharing my screen and just showing them content real time of exactly what it is that they're asking me for or that they want to see, whether it be their venue with uplighting or whether it be a specific service or a musician, or if they want to see how I do introductions, I could show it to them real time. It's allowed me to be more effective in delivering my message, and it's allowed the couples to see things from a different perspective. You know, us at SCE, we try to always do things different, and we've been early adapters to virtual meetings for quite some time. We have the ability of even presenting our initial sales slideshow virtually, and it's been insanely awesome because although it is not an in-person meeting, we are still able to close our meetings successfully. As the owner of a business, I love the fact that I can drop into other team members' meetings and observe the message that they're delivering, making sure they're saying the right things, or I could just check in and say, hey, what's up to the couple that's planning an event or the business person that's planning an event, and just say I appreciate them. And that's stuff that I would do when I was in person. You can still do that when you're virtual, as long as you have access to the virtual meeting information. While we're talking about tech and making these meetings happen, I think it's super important to say that it's fairly inexpensive to get a super solid camera, lighting setup, and microphone to not just look, but to sound really, really professional in the virtual meeting landscape. And I think if you can do this, you know, presentation is everything, and it will give you a leg up for those that don't invest into the process and just meet with, you know, their couples using the computer on an iMac or a MacBook or whatever. It'll give you a boss presentation, make you look professional. And I think the more time you put into this, you stack the deck in your favor in a different way. Real quick, I'd love to invite you to just do a thumbs up if you appreciated the content or you found value in any of the tips that I've given so far. A quick thumbs up, a quick tap on that button goes a really, really, really long way with us right here on this channel, and I would be forever thankful. Thought number 5 of why I think virtual meetings totally rock is that it's all about your team and it's all about your business. And I think it will make it a lot easier on yourself and your team, and it reduces the need for you to pay for a large office and reduces the overall cost of operating your business. It's one of the big things that we've learned through COVID, that you might not need to have such a big space. By the way, if you haven't seen the SCE office space, I'd love to invite you to check out the video listed above. Let's talk about efficiency, topic number 6. I think the right people can be much more effective and operate much more efficient when given the freedom and the flexibility to do work on their terms from their home. They don't have to deal with traffic. They don't have to deal with a long commute. They don't have to deal with tolls, wear and tear on their car, transportation issues. They don't have to worry about their dog and what he's up to when they're at work, or that Amazon package being delivered and it being raining outside, and so much more. Think of this as adapting to the current world and things that would maybe make your work life a lot more enjoyable. It's all about creating a healthy culture, and as long as you have the ability to do this, I think you're adding a +1 in the small business team kind of column and taking away from the corporate America structure that wouldn't be so open to rethinking the way that you're operating. Having happy people goes an incredibly long way. I know there's probably people thinking about this Which brings me to topic 7. People get it, people expect it, kids do it, businesses too. This live stream kind of virtual meeting event space is not rocket science anymore. People pretty much expect it. Look at this as an opportunity, and if you don't have the ability to do it and you haven't yet done it, think about how you can create a set, how you can make it look really cool, and how you can establish yourself and your meetings positively to best represent what you can do for someone's event. Topic 8 is about COVID, and to close this kind of video out and not to go on about it super long, COVID has impacted the way many people think, many people act, and what is possible, not just in small business, just in life in general. A lot of people are reserved and conservative and scared. There's other people that don't believe in it and rather get into this whole dialogue of what it is, what it can do from you. Everyone thinks differently, everyone has different risk factors, and things that might be important or sensitive to some people might be very different to another. Allowing people to meet with you virtually gives you the opportunity to avoid exposure, avoid putting people at any type of risk, and allows you to continue to conduct your business in a positive way so that you are positioned to smash not only 2021, but 2022 and beyond. My name is Jason Jani. I appreciate you guys sticking with me to the very, very end. Quick thumbs up if you gained something from this video. If you'd like to say anything, drop down below, hit it, and throw it into the comments. I will do my very best to respond to every single person that takes the time to drip a comment. I appreciate you guys. Be on the lookout for another video dropping right here really soon. Thank you once again. Thank you for watching.